It's 1983 Porsche 911. Let's talk to the owner.
We just started talking, and he said he had this Porsche and he didn't know what to do with it. And I said, well, if you ever want to sell it, let me know. And I've had it, and I was going to do something with it, but these guys here didn't want to touch it because of the rarity of it. Just the color combination. They only made, I think, 394 of these in the combination with the package. So all these guys here, Porsche nerds, they just said it just didn't feel good to do what I wanted to do. Make it some imitation rough. They loved the car. Everybody here loved the car. So Doctor and thing, he wanted a 964 when they came out, but the guy had to modify the nose and stuff like that in the rear end. And yeah, and then he died, and this guy, the detective helped him out, and then he gave it to him in his will. This is kind of neat, kind of story.
We got the deal locked up, had to load up the original wheels inside the back and drive the car 2 hours to the closest city. From there, we're going to park it in storage and have a truck driver come pick it up the next day to bring it back to California. Look forward to showing you guys more of this car very soon. Alright guys, just arriving is a 1983 Porsche 911 Coupe finished in ruby red metallic with a burgundy interior. I'll tell you guys what I know about this car. The previous owner before the guy we bought the car from, was a doctor who owned the car for a significant amount of time. They said about 20 or 30 years. This guy did some modifications to the body. As you see, he did the front and rear bumper. He liked 964s, so that was just the look he was going for. It used to have these cup wheels. We took them off and put the original wheels back on. It's finished in a very rare color. You guys could look into how many were built. I'm not sure exactly. He then sold it to another Porsche enthusiast from his club who also just drove the car and enjoyed it. He took it to a shop right before he sold it to us, spent about $7,000 going through the brakes and tuning up the motor and whatnot. I put it all in the description. So, very nice running car. We drove it for 2 hours from, the guy lived kind of far away from the city. We drove back into the city and then had the car towed to California. All the details are in this video. Check it all out. Very nice runner. Very good looking car. Somebody could enjoy it just the way it is. And like I said, if you like it, just give me a call and we'll talk more about it.
Was there someone with you?
So the previous owner of this car was like a Porsche enthusiast. Mechanically, he always made sure that it was ready for whatever kind of road trip. And we actually drove this car quite a bit. When we bought the car, we drove it about an hour and a half to a trucking station to get it trucked over to where we are. So we put on some mileage. I know it runs good and shifts well through the mountains. Motor sounds great. No excessive smoking or anything out the tailpipe. I don't think there's any excessive leaking. We're going to show you what it looks like underneath here in a bit. There was a lot of recent work done to it. I'll have in the description. We got the carpet out. Everything looks very clean here. No sign of front end collisions or rust. It's all very clean. You can see the ruby red metallic. So the sunroof works. It's just slow, as you see. Oh yeah? There you go.
Morning, nothing, afternoon, so busy.
Yeah, they get busy in the afternoon.
If you come after work, you know, one of those.
Yeah.
Could take the last one. Bring it in. Are the Porsche coming?
Yeah, they came from the detail. Alright guys, let's go through the floors on the back side now. So like I said, all four of these fenders are original. You can tell based off the roughness on the edges there. Tires are new. These were refinished and this is all new. Everything there. So mechanically the car was just kind of sorted out too. Now don't mistake, these are heat exchangers. You could replace them. They have a bit of corrosion on the heat exchangers, which are these right here. If you wanted, you could change this out or change the muffler out, put something nice and shiny underneath if that's what you want. But I haven't noticed any like real rust on the chassis. In terms of moisture, you can see a little bit of moisture right there. But besides that, transmission seems dry and everything else on the top here looks really dry. So